Hello everyone. After extensive research on the potential outcomes of Sanemi and Genya joining the Demonslayer Corps simultaneously, I can confirm that the results may surprise you. So, without further delay, let's delve into it. But first, could you kindly do me a favor and click on that subscribe button? Thank you very much. Let's explore the what-if scenario. All the possible scenarios begin with the question of what would happen if both Sanemi and Genya were to join the Demonslayer Corps together. In other words, what if the initial misunderstanding never took place? In this alternate version of events, instead of Sanemi distancing himself from Genya after killing their mother, they resolve their conflict and continue their demon hunting mission together. This time, Sanemi is not alone, as both of them are unaware of the existence of the Demonslayer Corps. They hunt demons using whatever tools they can find on the mountain, then burn them in the sunlight. Additionally, Sanemi's blood has the ability to poison demons. One day, they encounter Sanemi's friend Misachika, who introduces them to a trainer. During this period, both Sanemi and Genya are training under the supervision of a wind Hashira, suggesting that Genya has the ability to use wind breathing in this different world. However, he is not yet at the same level as Sanemi. After becoming demon slayers, the three of them are given a mission to eliminate a lower-ranked demon. In the original story, Misachika died at this point, but in this version, he survives. 3 new Hashira are introduced, even though Misachika did not perish at the hands of the lower moon. Later on, he is killed by another demon, possibly an upper moon. Please share your thoughts on who might be responsible for this. Moving forward, there are several changes. In this timeline, Genya's wrist remains unharmed because his encounter with Tanjiro did not happen on the final selection day. Gyomei remains Genya's mentor or supervisor. The Shinazugawa brothers' characteristics undergo a significant transformation. Sanemi expresses more love and care for his brother this time, rather than pushing him away. However, he is still just as fearful as before. The story progresses to the Hashira meeting, with Sanemi attacking Nezuko and Genya overpowering Tanjiro. Unfortunately, Genya is unable to prevent the headbutt master from taking action. During the meeting, Genya recalls his mother and, being a kind-hearted person, agrees to Nezuko's case at the Swordsmith Village arc. The scene transitions smoothly from him, enjoying the hot spring to meeting Tanjiro. Tanjiro praises Genya for becoming a Hashira at a young age, and Genya apologizes for Sanemi's treatment of Nezuko. As the clash between the two upper moons unfolds, Genya's newfound ability causes a major shift. In one scenario, the fight does not go as expected, with Genya using a unique combination of wind breathing and his shotgun against Hantengu's clone. This unexpected tactic allows Genya to keep up with Sekido Karaku and Izetsu. After some time, Genya advises Tanjiro and Nezuko to search for the demon's actual body, which proves challenging in this particular multiverse. Despite being a Hashira, Genya lacks the ability to consume demons, making it difficult for him to sustain his strength against 3 powerful upper-ranked clones. This leads to a confrontation between Zohakuten and Genya, with Mitsuri later joining the battle. However, the situation takes a dramatic turn when Zohakuten targets Mitsuri, prompting Genya to intercept the attack despite being already injured from previous encounters. In his final moments, Genya bids farewell to his fellow Hashira, reminiscing about his childhood and brother. The Swordsmith Village arc unfolds similarly to the original plot, but at the cost of Genya's life. News of Genya's sacrifice deeply impacts Sanemi, motivating him to carry on the fight against demons in honor of Genya's memory. In the Infinity Castle arc, the battle against the Upper Moon was intensified as it unfolded with only 3 Hashira instead of 4. Despite the intense combat, Kokoshibo was eventually defeated, but Gyomei and Sanemi found themselves gravely wounded. The ultimate showdown with Muzan played out as before, resulting in the sacrifice of another Hashira's life. In the end, the Shinazugawa siblings were joyfully reunited in the afterlife, creating a poignant conclusion to this alternate theory. Transitioning to the second theory, which begins during the Swordsmith Village arc, the story follows the same initial trajectory with demon slayers enjoying meals and hot springs. However, a significant twist occurs when Genya discovers the remarkable ability to consume demons for power. This small but crucial detail dramatically alters the course of events in the narrative. Genya has now reached the peak of his abilities, being both a Hashira and an upper moon, making the fight against Hantengo easier than expected. Mitsuri's battle with Sohakuten will be similar to before, but with Genya's help, the hide-and-seek game with Hantengo will no longer be a major problem. Tanjiro will be able to defeat Hantengo faster than in the original storyline without risking Nezuko being exposed to the sun. However, this doesn't mean that their secret will never be revealed. While being treated at the Butterfly Mansion, Shichamaru will deliver a letter to Tanjiro containing Tamayo's prediction about Nezuko. Upon learning this, Nezuko gains the confidence to walk in the sunlight, successfully completing the impossible task. Additionally, Muzan remains unaware of the situation as the story transitions to the Hashira training arc. Unlike the initial scene where Sanemi almost blinds Genya, the upcoming discussion between the brothers will be more ideal. Genya's need to consume demons for power will not anger Sanemi or cause chaos between them. Instead, Sanemi will initially be surprised but will eventually accept it without further investigation. Moving forward to the training arc, Genya will help Gyomei as a mentor during his session, as Gyomei is not a good teacher. Interestingly, even in an alternate scenario, Sanemi still harbors animosity towards Giyuu. This leads to their ongoing conflict. At one point, the Kasugai Crows will summon all demon slayers, and the Infinity Castle arc will begin. The events in this arc will unfold similarly to the main storyline. However, the situation becomes more intense as the battle between Upper Rank 1 and 4 Hashira commences. Moshiro and Genya, with Genya's abilities, are able to withstand the fight without sustaining serious injuries. When Sanemi joins the battle, Kokushibo becomes jealous of the bond between brothers that he never experienced with Yurishi. With determination, Kokushibo unleashes his full potential, presenting a new challenge for the demon slayers. Blades emerge from Kokushibo's body, and without even swinging his sword, he forces Genya aside, who then consumes a fragment of his broken blade to regenerate his body. Genya uses his blood demon art to shoot a bullet-like wind through Kokushibo's abdomen. In a split second, Sanemi, Gyomei, and Moshiro manage to decapitate Kokushibo, trapping him in a root-like tree. Despite being the strongest demon, Kokushibo begins to transform into a more demonic form. Kokushibo, annoyed by Genya's deception, unleashes a strong attack using his moon breathing on Genya, causing serious injuries and bringing him close to death. As 3 other pillars rush in from the left and right, the distance between them and the upper moon becomes apparent. Fortunately, Kokushibo is distracted, allowing the other pillars to defeat the upper moon, albeit at a cost. Sanemi is devastated by the loss of his beloved brother, bidding him farewell after the final battle. Moshiro joins the group, but the outcome remains the same as the original storyline. The sacrifices and suffering of the demon slayers ultimately lead to a happy ending. These theories aim to honor Genya, but imagine the intensity if Tanjiro were to confront Kokushibo. Check out the video above for more details.